Hey everybody, I am not an idiot. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse, and this is my co-host Aaron, aka Anavrin.
I like to think of myself as an idiot. It makes me
You,
feel
oh,
happy.
you're no idiot. You are not an idiot. You are not an idiot.
Well, you have to be smart to know how stupid you are. Ooh, that was deep.
Yeah, that's actually that's pretty good.
I know how
Anyway,
stupid I am, everyone.
okay, I'm challenged. I'll say that. I'll say I'm challenged. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Two Friends Watch. Today we are watching Tales from Tomorrow. Oh, Tales
Of
of
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I
Different
actually,
article. We're sponsored by the articles from, to, and of this evening. We're teaching children English.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had a video, but I totally forgot about that. Now that I was
Oh.
a little bit late. So
Oh, that's right.
today, yeah. So today we are going to be watching Tales of Tomorrow, which is a 1950s ish,
Yeah.
early 50s TV
51,
series,
52, 53, I think.
early 50s TV show, and it has some of the most awesome commercials
That
because
it is enjoying that. I do like, I think it's this episode, hopefully, where they actually have some real like TV commercials almost like I think they're
oh
like
really?
advertising a boxing match. It's just like a still. But I thought it'd be interesting. It's not as fun as the carpet ones.
Or the
My favorite are
watch?
the watch bands. I love the
Yeah.
watch bands. Man, I want to get one so bad. So every time I'm going to like a secondhand store, that's what I'm looking for. The Chrysler name
I'll
is
be
in my
honest.
heart.
Or what was that? The carpet one. I can't recall what the carpet one.
Oh, how can we not remember? Like they weren't good at like just drilling it into your head with like a
Yeah,
song or something. Yet they hadn't learned how to manipulate the populace. Now
but
it's perfected,
yeah,
everyone. If
but
the algorithms for each of us.
I actually like those, you know, kind of acted commercials that they have that we saw. Like
Yeah.
if we're getting into the normally produced commercials, like but I'll watch it still.
Yeah.
But so, as always, ladies and gentlemen, we like to start off with the weather report.
It's important to know these things. Note
Yeah,
the time of year. Eat in season if you can. It's healthier and it tastes better.
that's very
Ah,
true.
I'm doing a commercial.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of food, I went to Walmart today.
Uh,
You would not believe. I think it's like a little over a pound, but Walmart's brand of like their sliced, it's the mass-produced sliced brick of like turkey meat, that for
yeah,
sandwiches.
right. Where each
You would
slice is
not,
exactly the same somehow.
you would not believe how much.
Really?
10.99.
For a pound?
I believe it was a pound. It's is that the smaller of the? Here, oh, I'll show it to you in a minute. But it
Because
wasn't the
man,
smaller
you could go to
of
the
the two.
deli and get the best turkey they have probably for about that.
Yeah, but the deli was closed. I went there when it was like I think it was still a little bit after 6 a.m. It was right after they opened.
Those little packets, you get like a quarter pound for 99 cents back in the day.
Yeah. Well, this isn't like it wasn't small. It was actually a pretty thick pack.
Huh.
And I mean, since mom passed away, I've just been watching the price go up and up and
Yeah.
up, and it was just like really because when mom was alive for this big packages, it was something
Hmm.
like five something, and then a couple of weeks ago it was like seven. Now it's 10.
That's nuts. I
Yeah,
haven't noticed our bill at Freddy's hasn't gone up. I mean, it's maybe gone up $10 or something, but we've been barbecuing a lot, so we've been buying a lot more meat than we usually do.
yeah, which I'm jealous of. But let's continue. Today, right now, it is actually 87 degrees. We hit a high. I think it was actually like 92, even though this says 90. But I think it was like 92 we hit.
It's a hot day. It's a
Yes.
rarity where you beat us.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at doing, when I was doing my gameplay recording and I saw that and I'm
Mhm.
like, God, we're actually warmer than you. But you'll see what's coming up, pretty soon.
Yeah,
They
it's headed
actually
our way.
do they actually do have us for a couple rainy days. I'll believe it when I fucking see it though.
Yeah, it is. Do you look forward to a little bit of rain this? I tend to
Actually,
this
you would
time of
not
year.
believe it.
Mm.
Thursday. I think it was
Hmm.
this. Yes, it had to be Thursday. I didn't take a coat yesterday. I got up in the morning and I looked. Opened up the door after I got up and did my morning business. I looked outside and it was actually raining.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I was just totally fucking shocked because I
It was
looked.
not in the forecast at
Yeah, it was
all.
not in the forecast. I turned on the computer
Yeah.
and pulled up this weather app, and I mean, literally, it was like you could see it drip. dripping off the overease out here.
Mm.
I looked at the weather where up right here where it says like what it is, and
Yeah.
it said it was partly cloudy.
Uh,
I'm like, no, it's not. It's fucking raining. Like so. It's like they got 2 days of rain here, so I'm pretty sure. Even though like this one, it, it doesn't have. They actually added rain
oh yeah. Mm.
because when I checked it earlier, it was just a slightly high, percentages, but it didn't actually say rain.
Mm.
Okay, so we got rain starting at
Jealous of the rain.
well, it's gonna be humid after though. It's gonna be a bitch.
That's true. We don't have any humidity over here. That's the red flag danger.
Yeah. So from 9 a.m. to about noon, basically. So from the entire time I'm working, it's gonna be wet and it's gonna be muggy. It's gonna be unbearable. And then
Mm.
to top it off, I work in a building that for some reason we have the heaters are always stuck on.
Oh yeah. Have you been
Yes.
in that building already this year?
Yeah, that's where I'm working right now.
Is it awful?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. It's I go into an adjacent classroom before I start working to, just relax and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'll open that room up and it's like getting hit with a blast furnace.
Mm.
I open the door up and the first thing I do is I open up the window.
Yikes.
I don't understand how it is that like, it's money. It always boils down to money though, but
Mm.
the main building of the school has central air.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is it that, they haven't added some sort of air cooling system to where I work. It's just. I think that it's because where I work, it's students with special needs that they're
Mm-hmm.
viewed as less, of a
A
person. So it's like,
priority.
yeah. So it's like, fuck
Yeah.
them. They're challenged. Who cares? But I
That
mean,
would be awful if it was true.
it it gets warm. You would not believe it.
Mm.
Let's see. And then Thursday, let's see here. Thursday, nothing. But it's supposed to be rain. The highest percentage is at noon at 13%.
Okay, yeah. And that happens 13 out of 100 times,
Yeah.
which is roughly 1 out of 10, a little more than 1 out of 10.
Sunrise. Oh my god! I just can't believe how quickly we're losing time now.
Yeah.
Sunrise 5:59 a.m. Sunsets at 8:34. Holy shit! I remember just a few weeks ago, like sunrise was like, you would wake up at 5 and it was the sun was cresting the hill. Like
Yeah.
now it's like an hour later and we're not even halfway through this month yet. So
Yeah, I can't believe how quickly the summer's gone.
yeah, and we got a fire weather watch or warning. Sorry, warning. What's the difference between is warning worse than a watch? You think?
I can't remember. It's the opposite of what I would think it is. So like I think maybe the advisory's the worst one, even though that seems like the least one. I don't know. There's three, and
Yeah,
I should learn them, but
yeah, it's okay. But it started the warning started at 2 p.m. today and it goes till 8 p.m. tomorrow. So 30 hours of fire weather
mm,
warning. It's just like so. I'm just like I said. I'm just waiting for one of the crackheads to toss a cigarette and like
yeah, they probably don't understand how those kind of fires can explode, especially with the grass and stuff. Like
yeah,
it's like kindling and everything that's, died and fallen from the trees because it's been too hot.
yeah.
Like,
And I swear to God, if that happens and I lose my apartment, I figure
yeah.
I've lost everything. I will locate that fucking guy. I didn't know that would have happened, and I will beat the shit out of him.
Hey,
I will.
you're gonna get this channel banned.
Oh fuck off! I don't care about that. I don't care. They already got my other one, so
I know. This is the kind of stuff that probably does it. Like he was
yeah, well,
openly threatening a future person.
yeah. But I didn't say a name. I just said crackhead. But then again, people are
And they
now.
were from the future. So
Yeah.
you can't, what
Oh,
is
it's
this?
like it's
What
that
is that movie?
the one with Tom Cruise.
Minority
Yeah,
Report. Yeah. Mhm.
but
I
so
actually like that movie. A lot of people didn't. I'm not a huge Tom Cruise fan, but I like that movie.
you're telling me you didn't? Did you? Well, tell me you at least like Top Gun.
I like Top Gun as an action movie. I think it's one of the best action movies ever. I
Okay.
mean, it's probably with Die Hard and a couple other ones that are just put your brain in the jar and just have a good time.
Yeah.
So totally, yeah.
Okay, so for the weather, for Aaron slash Anavrin, it is currently 85 degrees and
Ooh,
sunny.
that's a sweet spot. And I put my hammock up today, so when we're done and the stars are out, I will be
Dude, I
hammocking.
fucking hate you so much. You know,
I
like,
got a sauna. I got a hammock. I'm living large, as they say, in a very
are you
small
in
way.
charge?
But
Are you in charge?
no, Charles still
No,
is.
no, no, just charge. You living large and in charge. Get it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I was doing Charles is in charge from
Ah,
Charles in charge.
yeah, that's true.
Scott Baio. He loves ex-President Trump. I'm just gonna leave it
Oh
at that.
god.
There's nothing else to say. I got
But
political on this
I'm
show.
just curious. Is your hammock one of the freestanding type that's like on a metal frame, or do you actually have a?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I used to have one that went tree to tree, of course, because in Washington you could put a hammock up almost anywhere
Yeah.
on the west side. We only have one giant tree, so there'd be nothing else to hook it to.
Well, about the house.
Oh, it's too far from the
Oh,
house. Yeah, it's
okay.
a witch elm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it? Are you cursed?
No, I think it's blessed or blessed, one of the two. We hung a dragonfly wind chime on it
Yeah.
that has a solar light, and it's always been red. We didn't know how it worked, but it gets solar light, and at night the red lights come on. But anytime
Ah.
there's a storm,
Yeah.
it turns different colors and flashes different, it blinks and it shows different, really pretty lights like pastel blues and
Hmm.
greens. And yeah, me and Sunny have no idea. The only hypothesis I kind of had was like maybe if the rain is really crazy, somehow it like shorts out something, and
Yeah. Well,
I don't
just
know.
hopefully it keeps working. You know.
It always has. Like, yeah, we haven't touched it since. It'll last probably long after we're dead.
Don't say that. I don't want you to die anytime soon.
No, I'm saying like it'll last like 100 years. It's solar powered. It'll be weird to see how many of those things last. Like humans could all be dead, right? But these
Yeah.
lights would come on at night for who knows how
Yeah.
many
That's true.
years.
That's true. But so tomorrow is 90 degrees up in Spokane.
Getting warmer.
Monday
Mm.
is 96,
Tolerable, painful, but tolerable.
and then not,
Intolerable.
and then Tuesday the 9th we hit 101 degrees.
Intolerable.
Yeah.
I do not accept that.
Oh god, I'm kind of glad though that Tuesday's a little bit cooler for me because I actually have some traveling I have to do, not like out of the area,
Mm.
but after I get done at work, I gotta catch the bus and go to the hospital because I have to go do a CPAP, you know,
Oh, that's right.
consultation and all that,
Yeah.
or appointment. That's where I was. So I have that, and then I have to catch the bus to the bus station, and it's all going to be in the late afternoon, so it's going to be warm
Yeah. That's good.
and
Yeah, 101 would
technically,
be miserable.
yeah, especially on those buses, because for some reason it's the bus. The buses are like the bus riders or drivers are kind of like the Longview school districts. They have air conditioning, they just won't use it.
Mm.
So and what drives me nuts is it hasn't happened in the last couple of years,
Hmm.
but when I was remember when my previous job before my current job, the one I
Yeah.
hated so much,
Hmm.
I would ride the bus home. If you remember, I had to walk like a mile to the bus stop and
Yeah.
everything.
I remember. Yeah.
I would it was during the summer, and it was just like at 4 and 5 p.m. and it was
Right.
just so fucking hot.
Like walking in an old Western.
Yeah. And the bus driver would be like, I'd open up the window because it's so hot in the bus. I need to close the window. The air conditioner was off.
Hmm.
It's like we want to keep it cool. Like you don't even have the air conditioner on. And the thing is, he's telling us that we gotta keep the window. The reason I think he didn't have the air conditioner on, or he wasn't aware that it was off,
Yeah.
is because if you ride the bus, you'll notice that at the front of the bus driver actually has like a couple little fans that can blow on them.
Oh, so they wouldn't notice as much.
Yeah, so it's just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Hmm.
But enough of that. Enough of that. Your sunrise today was 5:33, so it's actually still pretty early.
It feels early. That's when the cat
And
starts meowing.
your sunset is at 8:17.
It
So,
feels like it stays light till like 9, but it's
oh,
probably because we don't have any mountains around here, and so the
yeah.
last of the light.
Well, it does stay a little bit light after the sun has gone down past the horizon. but yeah. But this is where I'm going to relinquish control of the recording or the stream or
Yeah.
whatever this is called, the Zoom.
This is
To
called the Zoom.
Yeah, to Anavrin, and he's going to actually take control. So hold on, let me. I got it multiple. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Switch over. Now you can take control.
Okay. Got it.
Yep. Go ahead. Let me know when. Okay,
I'm in full control. Can you see the video?
I see the black box basically. Yeah.
Perfect. That's how it's gonna start.
So
this is oh yeah, go ahead.
This is called Ghostwriter.
Yes.
Okay.
And we talked about watching one of Leslie Nielsen's.
Yep.
So if
is this
a
one?
young Leslie Nielsen is the star of this one.
Okay. Did you make sure that you have it set where we can hear it?
We have to test it. Just let me know.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start it right now.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
So just go down. Just remember, you gotta go down to screen share.
Okay.
And then share sound.
Yep. Okay, got it.
I can hear it.
Yay. Okay. Is the volume okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little loud on my end.
You can turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
What happens when an unknown writer finds
Okay, you can maximize the video if you want.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
There you go.
Tales of Tomorrow presents Ghostwriter, starring Leslie Nielsen.
Wow.
Debbie Rogers and Murray Matheson.
The height of technology.
I think this is the same house from the Duplicate World. Remember the first one we watched?
Probably is.
I'm halfway expecting the guy to come in through the window like the last one.
Oh.
Hello.
What are you doing home so early?
It's all right. Lou said I.
For a minute, I thought he was going to start strangling her.
Racy.
Yeah. Back in the 50s. Oh, that's grabbing a woman like that's almost like pornography right there.
Yeah, look at those arms. They go all the way up to the torso.
How's it coming?
Well, it's bigger and heavier.
Yeah.
I suppose it should be after 6 months work gone into it.
Oh, 6 months will pay dividends.
Johnny, don't you ever get scared? I mean, it's been a year.
Can you turn it up just a little bit on your end? I'm just curious.
All I've got to show for
Thank
it
you.
is one short
Yeah.
story published in a magazine no one's ever heard of.
These things take time. Now, this novel will sell.
Great. In the meantime, you spend 10 hours a day behind a cigar counter smiling at tired businessmen.
Don't worry about me. I'm not.
Can you pause it for a minute?
Yep.
Do you think she realized that she's actually her necklace kind of looks like a noose?
Oh,
If you take a look at it next time when
it does. Like I was wondering, is it like a scarf or like because it's too thin to be like a.
It's a necklace. What I think it is,
Oh,
because
it's
it
a
looks like
necklace.
it's a pearl necklace
Uh-huh.
or fake pearls or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But what I think it is I think that it was actually too big for the actress, so they went to tie it to make like a knot to make it smaller. But if you look at it, it looks like a fucking noose. I'm like, see, there you go.
Oh yeah, so it is pearls.
Yeah.
But yeah,
see,
they
it looks
made
like a noose. You know, like I'm like, oh, wow, this would not be permittable back in this year now. Like, oh,
That's true. Different things are offensive at different times.
yeah.
I wonder how a noose was perceived back in 1950s, like
I think it would.
by the mainstream folk.
I think they would just ignored it, because
Yeah.
granted, we had a lot of the racial, things, racial
Right.
fight for equality,
But
it isn't as spotlighted as it is now.
yeah, I think, I mean, that's the thing. It isn't our experience as white people. We grew up white people, right? Like
Yeah.
the nooses I ever saw were cowboy movies, and they were
Yeah.
killing the bad guy. They weren't racist. They weren't. I mean, they might have been, but it wasn't racial. It wasn't the KKK, and I never thought of that or learned about that until later. Again, from movies, but I wasn't watching those movies when I was a kid. So my first introduction to what a noose was Westerns.
Yeah.
And it was like Hang 'em High with Clint Eastwood. Even in the new one that John Singleton did, Rosewood with Ving Rhames. Did you ever see that?
Nah.
It's I don't know how to explain exactly, and it might not. I might be projecting this because I saw it a long time ago. But for me, it felt like the slave version of Rambo.
Yeah.
Like so, Ving Rhames is. Did you see Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
So he plays the. Uh, I can't remember his name.
Oh god, it was
Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace. Yeah.
So he's a bad dude, right? He's in the
Yeah.
Mission Impossible movies too, but he's awesome. Well, he's got this special skill where they can hang him, and he's so strong on his neck muscles and everything, he can just hold himself there and pretend to be dead, and then he can grab the rope and pull himself up and take the noose off.
Oh damn.
Which is that would be a good skill to have, right?
Yeah. I can't recall if it was actually a noose. Now I've probably seen a lot of nooses in movies, but the only one that's coming to my mind right now, and I'm not even sure if it was a noose. You remember Back to the Future 3?
Oh yeah. That was
when
kind of the Western one.
Yeah, when Marty was in when he first comes back to goes to the past and he runs across Mad Dog, I think that's his name, and they ended up like I think it was the noose that they got around his neck and they ended up dragging him through Hill Valley.
Right.
And that's the only noose I can actually recall, but I've probably seen others, but that's the only one.
That was the first one you think
well,
of.
that's the only one I can recall right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I don't see how you stand it, honey. Living in this hovel. Debts piling up.
Oh, come on. Eat something. I brought you some nice sandwiches.
Okay, it looks like there had to be it. It looks like there had to be like a
It's
break
a style or something.
Well, it's not just that, but I think there's a break. They had to like stop recording
because
the
it's
necklace
not continuity, right? It was circled close.
Yeah, now it's like just barely hanging on her.
They might have shot these almost like a play, and maybe they just had a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah,
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and it doesn't
with Justin Timberlake
and well, God, the one Jackson Lee, whatever.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And it doesn't even look like there is a noose now. It's so they had to have taken like a break or something.
Yeah, something happened.
And then she probably took it off like she was resting or something, and she went to put it on and it came undone or something.
It's good. This is like Unsolved Mysteries kind of.
Oh yeah.
We're speculating a lot. Would you say that you and I are part of the Rhythm Nation? Probably not. Probably not.
Well, no, but I like to be part of that the one group from the Paula Abdul song Rush Rush, with the one that was harassing Keanu Reeves, They stabbed
that video.
Wait, what?
That sounds awesome. We have to watch that video sometime. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for a future episode where Jeff shows me this amazing video. It has Keanu Reeves in it.
Yeah, it has Keanu Reeves in it.
I remember the song, kind of.
It has Keanu Reeves in it. I think I think it's either Ted or Sam Raimi.
Oh.
Yeah. So I can't show you the video because I definitely know that, considering that YouTube was already pissed off at me for some ungodly reason. When like
probably Satan. Satan's as ungodly as you can get.
Yeah, that or the fucking octopus finally decided to launch an attack.
True, but who fuels the octopus? Satan.
I never thought about that. Okay, but you could continue on.
And action.
Oh, here's a letter for you. I just picked it up.
Fix your necklace, lady.
Well,
it's embarrassing.
Oh, nothing.
I'm just waiting for it to just slide off. Yeah.
That's not a rejection.
She's not even around her neck. It's just like hanging on her like a towel.
Did you answer that ad in the Sunday paper?
Oh, she's fixing it.
Yep, she just realized.
Oh, you were right. Hypothesis confirmed.
Thank you.
Not that way. Not collaborating with someone else.
But the ad says he's a known author. He's willing to give his time and experience to work with an unknown.
You send him some stories, I suppose.
Well, sure. Why not? Here, look. Listen. Listen to what he says. Dear Mr. Tyler, I found your work of high caliber and would like to speak to you about your future.
Okay, I'm just thinking if there was an alternate universe where instead of Ronald Reagan becoming president, Leslie Nielsen became president.
Very true.
World peace? World peace by now?
Hell yeah.
I think so.
Do you think
go ahead.
Do you think O.J. Simpson would be the vice president?
Why?
Because O.J. Simpson worked with Leslie Nielsen on Police Academy.
Oh, that's right. The first one.
Yeah. Well, I think he was in all three of them. But this just reminded me of something. This is
Yeah.
exactly the same kind of. Well, it is. Okay, I thought that. I'm trying to remember. Didn't one of the previous episodes of Tales of Tomorrow deal where the guy also got a letter or something? I know that one dealt with a newspaper article. I thought, but I thought that there
Now
was
I can't even
another.
remember which ones I watched with you.
We watched the one with
Oh, the duplicates.
the
Yeah.
duplicates,
Didn't
and
he
then
read? He was looking for jobs in the newspaper, and
yeah,
then something happened with the newspaper in both dimension or planets.
yeah, and then I can't recall what the other one was. Holy shit!
Yeah, we're bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead, continue.
Action.
Collaboration. I'll be at home for the next few days. Please call.
What's his name?
Morton, Lee Morton, 94 Grove Street, New York. Look, honey, this may be the big break. It's an opportunity to work with someone with a good reputation.
It seems strange to me a little bit on a social science sort of thing. A second ago, she was like super encouraging him, right? Like he was discouraged,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Hey, no, it's gonna work out." La, la, la. And now he's excited about something. She's like, "No." That seems like a 180.
Well, I think that this episode is kind of progressive though, because well, with the exception of her being, doing the switch, back in the 50s, wasn't it always the guy that just kind of decided no matter what,
I don't know. I think actually this kind of stuff is better history than anything we were ever taught. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why I go right to this. And I know it's fiction and I know it's fake, but between this and me going to their IMDb pages or their Wikipedia pages and seeing what their life was like, because I always like to check on the actors. Like
Yeah.
he's young and he has his whole life ahead of him. He knows nothing about he's going to be most known for Airplane and
Police Academy.
and what else? Like
Dracula
and
Dead and Loving.
Naked Gun.
Oh,
right?
not. I said Police Academy. I meant to say Naked Gun.
Oh yeah.
But he was also in Dracula Dead and Loving It. I think that's what it was
Right.
called.
So he ended up being this comedian kind of spoof guy. That's kind of what we knew him, and always, white hair.
Have you ever had it happen? Like he said that. Oh, you want to see what this person did because in this video, like that they were young.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked on? It never happened to me, but I can imagine how shitty it would feel.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's young. I want to see what he did. You go to IMDb and come to find out, like after he did this episode, the guy died.
Yeah.
It's like oh fuck.
Well, I mean, that's another we talked about last week. James Dean. I think his television debut was in another Tales of Tomorrow. I think he only has like one or two lines, but that would have been one that if you looked him up, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 movies and a car crash, and he's gone. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, back to the show.
But you don't need anyone else if you just gave yourself a chance.
Look, Johnny, this may be money, maybe lots of it.
Look, Bert, I know, but money is not important now. It's your
The fuck
work
it
that's
isn't.
important. And you're so good at it. If you just gave yourself a chance. And you can't go flying off on a tangent the minute the going gets a little rough.
Oh, sweetheart.
Does she have an accent of some sort? Or?
I think it's like a Mid-Eastern, like a Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I'll listen more carefully.
Now finish what you started. Stick to the novel.
Well, I don't need to throw it over. Maybe I can do both.
But you tried that, remember? You got nowhere on the novel while you were working at the agency. You just didn't.
Oh, see, that explains it. They've done this before.
Yeah.
But she didn't really take a 180. He's trying to act excited when he knows full well how she feels about this.
You have the time. Now, Bert, we made a bargain, remember? We said we'd try it this way for 2 years, no matter what.
Well, honey, look, we need the money.
Oh, Bert, if you quit now, you're admitting defeat. That mustn't happen. It mustn't happen.
Intense.
Okay. All right, you win. No collaboration.
Oh,
Had his fingers
you won't
crossed.
regret it, Bert.
Well, his hands are taken, so it's his feet that will be crossed.
And you get working alone. I almost forgot the most important thing. The rent's due today. Will you take it to Mrs. Graham?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I want to see how much the rent is.
And here's some money for yourself, in case you want a beer or something later.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good wife right there.
Yeah.
Bye, honey. I'll see you later tonight.
And take that pity dick out of your mouth.
Goodbye.
Wow. Wow.
That's from Deadpool, everyone.
I'm wondering if there's enough to go to the strip club.
He's gonna cheat on her anyway. He's gonna go contact that guy.
Yeah.
That's a lie. It may not be adultery, but it is a, what do you call it? Deal
It's like
breaker.
it's like emotional. He's emotionally like cheating on her because he doesn't
Yeah.
trust her.
He's continuing the relationship under false pretenses, where he knows the
Exactly.
truth, but she doesn't, so she can't consent to it.
Uh-oh. He's doing the thing with the nose. He's into the cocaine.
Uh-oh. Who? I love those phones. I had one when I was a kid. I know it was old for the time, but we had one of those when I was a kid.
Dude, stop
were
flicking
poor.
your nose. You're really letting us know.
Hello, is Mr. Morton there? Mr. Lee Morton, please? Speaking. Oh, how do you do? My name is Bert Tyler. I got your letter this morning? Yeah, well, I would like to make an appointment as soon as possible.
Ointment. Brought to you by Leslie
Seltzer.
Nielsen Ointment.
What is that thing?
Beautiful art, duh. This is a rich man if he can afford such a paper mache thing that was made by children. Look at that opulent candle holder. And the lion creature thingy. He has many leather-bound books.
And it has your windows open, dude. Your curtains are blowing out.
Yeah. They didn't have central air back then. Or maybe they did. When did the refrigerator get invented? In the 30s, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
There you go. Refrigerator and a fan.
This must be Mr. Tyler. How nice of you to be so prompt.
Mr. Morton, Mr. Lee
So
Morton.
plump.
That's right. Come in.
Can you pause it?
Yeah.
I'm halfway expecting this place to either be the home of a serial killer or
Right.
Dracula.
Dracula's how I was feeling a little Dracula vibe.
Yeah, I said this guy like, okay, something's. Is this guy going to kill the guy and then wear his skin?
Maybe a little.
Well, this is quite a studio you have here.
You like it?
Well, I don't know. I've never.
How much you want to bet that the guy died of cancer?
Oh, probably pretty soon.
You can tell the future on these.
Never
Yeah.
been in a place like this before.
I'm halfway expecting him to pull out the tape measure and like, oh, okay, so you're the same. You wear the same size clothing as I do.
Yes, it certainly has. Oh, excuse me. I hope you don't mind my
not at all. I travel about too much to really call any one place home, but this has always been my favorite.
See how it's almost like filming a
guess we're
play?
good.
It's just
Oh,
like they're
no,
playing
no.
where the audience,
No,
but
thank
the
you.
camera
I'll just-
moves back and forth like your eye would.
I
on
read
a-
your story.
Yeah.
I like the way you express yourself.
Oh.
But sit down, won't you?
Oh, thank you.
I think we can work something out.
Oh, do you mind if I...
No, not at all.
Just exactly what did you have in mind?
Well, I've been a successful author for quite a long time, but I'm getting older. Oh, the stories are still there, the ideas still flow, but they don't come fast enough. Right now, I'm far
You
behind.
do know they have medicine for that, right?
They didn't back then.
Well, what financial arrangement would there be?
I'll pay you $500 for every story you finish for me.
$500?
Yes, you see these?
Nowadays, people would be like, $500? No, I'll go work at a McDonald's.
All
Yeah.
incomplete. Stories I started but couldn't finish.
Well, that doesn't sound hard. You supply the plot, and I get the ending.
I have a market that will buy anything we produce.
Well, I mean, well, maybe I...
You'll never get beat, Batman.
No, I've seen enough. But just to satisfy us, I'll...
Okay, how old would you say this guy is? It's really hard for me to tell.
Okay, which one? The one that's smoking or the?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
the rich
God,
guy.
I say he has to be in at least late 40s. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna look it up at the completion. I think you're probably right. I'm gonna go with that too.
I'll put you to a test.
A test? Well, what do I have to do?
This is a story that has to be finished tonight. You see, I have certain deadlines to make.
Uh-oh.
Deadlines.
You can supply the
Can you
end.
pause it?
Yeah.
That face that he made, he goes, I got timeline, deadlines, whatever it was that he said.
Right.
I've seen porno movies that start with people having that looks like, oh shit, I know where this is gonna go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He does really kind of hamming it up. I mean, it's like almost to Dr. Evil level of
I
making
like it though.
faces. Ooh.
The reason I'm not sure if you got the Batman reference. The whole "You'll Never Get Me" Batman. That was like a penguin. Yeah, the penguin.
Oh,
And the
yeah,
reason
yeah.
I did that was because Penguin normally would have that thing that he would smoke. Is like,
Oh, right. Yeah. And the
you'll never
old,
get me, Batman.
original. You watched the original Batman TV series?
Oh hell yeah! I remember.
How did you watch it? Where was it playing?
They used to have it on. It was back like the early to like 92, 93 was 1992, 93 was on FX.
Oh.
And
okay.
I remember that on the 4th of July for a couple years in a row, they would actually have a marathon.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Are we ready?
Yep.
Right, far away. Now this is about a nightclub singer by the name of Margot King. She's been going around with two men, a cafe society playboy and a young composer. She finds that she is in love with the young composer, but the playboy won't leave her alone. One night, she gets an urgent message from the wealthy boy saying he must see her at once. Against her better judgment, she goes to his apartment, finds him quite intoxicated. They get into a bitter argument. He threatens her. Suddenly, the composer appears in the room. The two men begin to fight. The playboy draws a gun. You finish it.
Well, let's see. In the struggle, the gun goes off accidentally, short-circuiting the electrical system.
Right?
Three people are just shadows in a darkened room. Suddenly, something moves, the gun fires again, and Margot falls dead.
Very good.
The composer doesn't kill her. The gun fires again, critically wounding the composer, and he summons up his last bit of strength and strangles the killer with hands that were meant to write symphony.
Excellent. Excellent. You see how easy it is.
You really like it?
Why, of course, my boy. It's life. It's life.
L'chaim.
All that matters. You shall begin on it at once. Now, I want 2 stories completed before the day is out. You'll find everything you need.
That would be $1,000.
Yeah. Dad, I told you he's gonna kill him. I told you.
I hope there's a commercial because you know why? I can't stand the tension that was just built.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Nope.
We don't get a break. Except for this lady's lovely arms.
Wait tonight,
He'll be along soon.
writers. Why'd you ever marry a writer, Johnny?
Can you pause it for a minute?
I can.
Little known fact. Yeah, I'm being funny when I say this is fact. Yeah. Little known fact.
Thanks for letting us know.
From looking at this room here that she's in, I
Yeah.
swear to God, this looks like the same place that in the very first Rocky movie when Rocky comes into the pet shop
It does look
And-
similar.
and he sees Adrian.
Yeah.
And he starts like talking to her and stuff. This room reminds me of that for some reason.
Yeah, it does have that same feel.
Busiest hours.
I've got no regrets. Someday he'll be famous. You watch.
I hope you're right. Joni, you're 1 in a million. Well, I gotta get home. Lock up for me, will you?
Right, Lou, soon as Bert gets here.
Give your Ernest Hemingway my best. Hey, the morning papers are here. Set 'em out for me, will you?
Right, Lou, after I straighten that rack.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
She has the necklace back on.
Yeah, reverse. Is this really like? Is she gonna hang herself on accident here? As a plot point.
Oh my God, where the fuck you come from?
Oh, Bert, where have you been? You're so late.
$1,000.
Good news. Here, look.
I lied to you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait,
$1,000.
I even
Count
did
it.
9.
It's all ours,
I
honey.
counted it.
I asked you where you got the money.
Oh, well, I
Had sex with
I'm
a
not the
lady.
author, Morton. Look, 2 short stories.
I
They're just
moonlight as an exotic
$100
dancer.
a piece.
I'm just a
You went to see
gigolo.
him after you gave me your
Where I
word.
go.
Oh, honey, what does it matter? Look, it's money.
You
I finally sold something, honey.
You broke your promise to me. Now, how could you?
See?
Where you going?
I don't know, but away from you.
He really misread the situation.
Oh my God. Oh, I thought she was gonna die right there.
Oh, yes.
Hurt your leg? Here, put it up here.
He doesn't care about her leg.
What's the matter?
Yeah. This is the most softest paper I've ever held.
It can't be.
Beautiful Margot King, prominent nightclub entertainer, and 2 suitors die in weird triangle. Playboy and composer kill each other in jealous rage after entertainer is slain.
Can you
So
pause it?
specific.
It's my book.
Oh,
It's my
yeah.
Can this be like, could he get arrested for like having knowledge of the fact and stuff? You know, like him and the
It's
guy
worse.
literally talked about this and it happened. Isn't that something
Right.
he could be in
Well.
trouble for? You know, like
I think it's worse than that, but stay tuned.
okay.
Andy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just when we needed a break.
Yep.
Because we couldn't take it anymore.
Before continuing with the second act of Ghostwriter, here's some TV program news from ABC. Entertainment, good time. This has become synonymous with Saturday night, and Saturday night entertainment over the new ABC TV adds up to a good time. Tomorrow night, see Paul Whiteman's TV Teen Club swing out in a tuneful review starring talented teenagers in song, dance, and laugh routines. Pops Whiteman has the youngsters polished to brilliant performances. Later on, it's hard-hitting action with Ike Williams and Vic Cardell on Saturday Night Fights. You get a ringside seat as these high-ranking fighters meet in the 10-round main event. Watch Ike Williams battle Vic Cardell on Saturday Night Fights over most of these ABC TV stations. Then stick around for up-to-the-date news on the boxing world with Don Dumphy, noted ABC boxing commentator. and
How's their
popular-
bodies holding those heads? Their bodies should be like literally falling over.
They're on a different atmosphere, and their heads are like 80% helium.
Yeah, they low gravity or something.
Totally.
The pair come up on Fight Talks with a roundup of ring lore and main event sports stories. Watch Fight Talks tomorrow night over most of these ABC TV stations. Now back to the second act of Ghostwriter, starring Leslie Nielsen.
Hey, can you pause it for a minute? That sound, that I was, where did I hear that from before? And it just dawned on me. Did you ever watch the X-Files?
Oh, yeah. Mm.
There was no, they had X-Files broken into 2 categories. There was like the anthology, I think it was anthology. It was the one that basically dealt with the overarching, like the UFOs, you know.
Yeah.
And then there was the monster
episodic
of the week.
ones.
Yeah, there was the monster of the week episodes. That noise, it sounds familiar. It was from a monster of the week episode. Do you remember the episode where a guy was working in an office building, and he started hearing a noise. He looks above the cubicle where he was working. He sees like this like bug thing kind of zipping around, and then he ends up losing his fucking mind. And then he takes the floor hostage, and he ends up dying. Well, Mulder ends up getting infected, and he ends up hearing the same thing. It's that noise. Is it
weird?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Answer, I guess he's still not home.
I don't like it. He was supposed to call you 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know, honey.
We must find him and return that money.
Yeah, okay. Look, I said I'd do it, so let's forget about it.
It's been 2 days, and yet the thing is still in his back pocket.
Name is in
Yeah.
accepting money for work that I actually did.
Except there's something wrong with money that comes that easily.
And the noose is off to the side.
Something that's horrible. Write a story in the afternoon and it all comes true in headlines 6 hours later.
Yeah, all right, sweetheart. It's just a coincidence now, that's all.
And it all really happens down to the last detail, even the names are the same.
Well, it'll never happen again.
The names are the same. That's pretty compelling.
Not in a million years.
Now how can you be so sure of that, Bert? I'm almost afraid to pick up a newspaper. Will all the stories that you finish for him end in some terrible tragedy?
No, the second one I wrote's altogether different. Centers around some hotel out in California.
Oh, God.
Hotel Maynard in Palm Springs.
Yes, that's it.
That burned down last night. 40 people were killed. It's in the afternoon paper.
He's responsible.
No, it couldn't happen. It couldn't happen.
Can you pause it?
Yes.
I'm starting to see a commonality here with these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Paranoia.
Well, yeah.
The clones, the
Mhm.
duplicates. That guy was so fucking paranoid that like I think he would have had a heart attack if the episode went longer.
Yeah, that's true.
And now this guy, this show is pretty good at feeding paranoia.
Yeah, I think, and that's probably a major theme of a lot of these anthology shows like Twilight Zone and stuff.
Okay.
What's happening? Now look, Bert, I was afraid to tell you.
I think I'm about to have a heart attack.
I have to. I checked up on Lee Morton. I called the Authors League and the International Writers Guild. No one has ever heard of him.
You're not helping, honey. You're not helping us at all.
What's he
This is
like,
what happens
Bert?
when you
What do
lie to
know
me.
about him?
Well, there's nothing special about
Can you
him.
pause
He's
it?
got a horns and a bifurcated tail.
What if she's in league with the guy? This is like no. What if she's in league with the guy? This was like all a test to
Yeah.
see if he could be loyal to her because he gave her his word that he wouldn't do anything, and he apparently may have broken his word before. So she did. She concocted this huge,
But if
elaborate.
that was true, why wouldn't she just leave him when she now knew that he failed?
because she
She'd be
wants
like,
to,
I tested you.
Yeah, it's like a way to punish him and teach him a lesson.
Mm.
But what if literally the papers and everything, like it was just you remember the got it.
Oh, like they
Anger
weren't real papers. They
yeah.
were
Remember the movie?
manufactured.
Do you remember the movie
I don't
Anger
think I
Management?
saw it, honestly. I quit watching Adam Sandler movies
Oh
at
man.
a certain point.
Well, basically, it was Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. And basically, Jack Nicholson's character concocted this huge fucking massive plan to
Uh-huh.
help Adam Sandler's character. And I mean, this
Mhm.
plan had like far-reaching,
Like the Sting.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what if this is something like that, but just on a smaller scale, like her working with this guy, and then they somehow got these papers out, but it was all just a way to teach this guy a lesson to fucking don't mess with your wife.
I would love it if that was the truth.
Okay, so let's
For
continue.
me, it's like metaphysical, like the guy was the devil or Mephistopheles, kind of like Faust or something. Like,
Yeah.
so he's selling his soul, and that's what she's nervous about.
Middle-aged, successful writer, travels a good deal.
Now you're not to work for him again, understand? Now you gave me your promise 2 days ago, and I almost walked out on you.
Mm.
But I'm still here and willing to go on. But if you ever collaborate with him again, I'm leaving.
See, this is a test.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Here, can you pause it?
Bert, I'm dead.
The way, like I said, I haven't seen it. You've seen it, so don't spoil it.
Yeah.
The way she says, I'm never going to, I'll leave you again if you break your word,
Sure. We should
And-
give him a second chance.
Yeah. So this is the test, another test. She
Well,
already.
It's
she
a
already
marriage test.
She already has it set up with the penguin wannabe guy. She has it set up with the penguin,
We'll see.
And the thing is, the guy's gonna go to the Penguin, and
Uh-huh.
he's like, I can't do this anymore. And the guy's gonna be like, what if I give you $1,000 per story? And then today I will need you to do 3 stories.
Ooh, I
That'd
like
be-
this prediction.
And then the guy's like, it's gonna be we need the money, but she said she would leave me.
Right.
And he ends up
Indecent proposal.
Yeah, he's gonna end up caving in.
Ah,
And then the Penguin reports
Woody
it back to
Harrelson.
her. He reports it back to her, and
Right.
then this is where they
He
like,
loses everything.
yeah, because of the lack of trust.
See, you should be a writer. Oh wait, you are.
Serious. It's not just you and me now. There's something much worse involved.
Oh my God, you're pregnant!
Can't even begin to understand.
Okay. Look, I'm going to run over to his place right now and call the whole thing off.
Dude, she's pushing herself on
Return
him.
this money.
Potato,
That-
potato.
But it's the only way, Bert. We don't need Lee Morton in our lives.
True.
You better take your coat. It's coming down.
Yeah, okay.
How can you tell there's a black curtain behind the window?
Promised Lou I'd stop in for a few hours. Pick me up about 6.
Okay, I'll pick you up at Lou's, honey. So long.
Bert, promise me it's all right.
Sure it is.
Dude, she gave him this is a warning system.
Bye-bye.
Don't blow it, asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Crescendo. It's a beautiful piece, isn't it?
What the fuck was that? It looked like demonic fingers or something.
Demonic. I like where you're going.
Ah, my stooge. I mean, my business partner is here.
Ah, my friend.
Does
I
look
was
like the
about to call
penguin's
you.
lair.
Yeah.
Mr. Morton, I came here to tell you I can't do any more work for you.
I don't understand.
Well, those 2 stories I finished for you, the fire and the murders, well, they came true. They actually happened.
You don't say. What an amazing coincidence.
What do you mean, coincidence? I finished 2 stories for you right here in this studio, and they come true right down to the last detail. Now, how do you explain it?
I can't explain it. I don't concern myself with
Strange
trivia.
luck.
Now, let's get back to work.
Trivia. Listen, there's something strange going on around here. I want to know what it is.
Look, your imagination's working overtime. Put it to good use on our stories. You'll find you'll make a great deal of money that way.
No, I can't. And I'm returning your
It was really hard for him because he doesn't want to return it.
money.
Yeah.
Look, I like the way we work together. I don't want to lose you. You
No.
must write me just one more story.
No, I can't.
Just one more. I'll double the price. I'll give you $1,000 for one more ending.
You called that.
1,000.
$1,000?
Sure. No one has to know. I'll send it direct to your bank if you wish.
Oh yeah, your wife wouldn't notice that.
No, I gave my word.
Just one story, a very short one. Look,
Just sell your
this one.
soul. Sign right here.
An escape. Someone running away from an impossible situation. A taxi cab crash.
should just, like,
an unidentified
make it
person. The details
awesome.
are all here.
Then they
Just
fall
take
in love
time
and live
together.
happily ever after.
$1,000, Bert. 1,000 lovely crisp dollars.
They're so crisp. Dub-a-dub-dub-a-dub-dub.
I may be crazy, but I can't turn down that kind of money.
Oh my God! You just lost your wife.
You'll have it finished in no time.
Excellent.
I'll get it.
Who are you talking to?
Hello?
Hello, this is Joan Tyler. Is my husband there?
Oh, Mrs. Tyler. I've heard such a lot about you. I'm looking forward to our meeting.
Is my husband still there?
Yes, he's here.
Well, may I speak to him, please? He must have forgotten to meet me.
Oh, I'm afraid that's my fault, Mrs. Tyler. He's doing some work for me.
What?
He
did you
literally
say?
said no
Another
one needs to
story.
know.
He should be finished
Yep.
shortly.
But he gave me his word. Put him on the phone, please.
Oh, not just now, Mrs. Tyler. It's a very important piece.
He's not working for you again. He couldn't be.
Oh, but he is. Listen,
That proves it.
coming, Bert.
You can't fake that.
Page and I'm finished.
Oh, wow, they got his voice.
Did you hear that?
Bert,
Ernie.
Bert.
Is there any message?
Ernie.
No. No message.
Excellent. The wife's out of the way. He's mine now.
Here it is, all finished, just as we discussed it. The taxi cab skids and smacks into the superstructure of the Arlington Bridge, and the woman's killed instantly.
Fine, fine. This calls for a drink.
Oh, no.
But then she comes back to life and has an ice cream. You're a fucking writer, dude. Write a nice ending.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm 20 minutes late already.
Oh, by the way, your wife just phoned.
What?
What'd you tell her?
Oh, I just mentioned that you were working on another story for me.
I didn't want her to know.
Are you sure?
I'd better get over there right away.
Bert, wait.
Do the laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foolish boy. He didn't even wait for his money.
That's the worst part.
Hi, Lou. Isn't Joan here?
She's gone.
Well, I was supposed to meet her here.
She's awful sore at you, Bert. She was crying.
Yeah, well, she leave any message? Tell you anything?
Yeah,
to
she
tell me?
said go
Yeah.
suck a dick.
Went
For real.
about
Yeah.
going back to her folks. Said she was running away from a husband she couldn't trust anymore.
Damn. I like this guy.
Running away from a husband she couldn't trust anymore.
Yeah, who could that be, dipshit?
It's a story I just finished.
She's gonna die in the crash.
You just missed her.
Well, how did she go? Did she walk?
Oh, she took a cab. Hey, what's got into you?
Which direction? Toward Mulberry Street?
Yeah, Mulberry Street. I saw them start off. They must be down on the bridge by now.
Arlington Bridge?
Yeah.
Joe!
It's dark.
Oh, Joe.
Dude, look at how high he has his belt. Holy
I'm gonna have to
shit.
hire a new person. What a terrible night for me. He just needs an umbrella.
Was
Yeah.
there an accident down on the bridge just now?
Yes, I was the first one on the scene.
Bad?
Tragedy. So sudden. Car skidded and crashed into the bridge. Woman was killed instantly. Almost as if it were destined. Ah, well, these things happen. Have you any Turkish cigarettes?
Sure.
Wait, turkey cigarettes?
They're
Mm.
35
Made out of
cents now.
85%
The price
turkey.
has gone up.
If you want anything badly enough, you pay the price.
Ooh, moral of the story. In your face. That was lovely.
See Hollywood Screen Test every Monday night over most of these ABC TV stations. This famous talent discovery program has sent 55 of its candidates to major film studios. Among the new movie faces seen originally on Hollywood Screen Test are Harvey Lembeck, Rita Gam, and Butch Cabell. Neil Hamilton, amiable director-host, helps prime the acting hopefuls for outstanding performances. Meet fresh talent reaching for the stars this Monday night over most of these ABC TV stations on Hollywood Screen Test. Later, also on Monday nights, settle back for a good mystery with Inspector Mark Saber, Homicide Squad. Tom Conway stars in the title role, and James Burke plays his strong right arm, Sergeant Timothy Maloney. You can try to solve the puzzler along with them, or you can just sit back and enjoy the chills. Either way, it's high suspense mystery on Inspector Mark Saber, Homicide Squad, Monday night over most of these ABC TV stations. Next week, the Jacques Chrysler Manufacturing Corporation will present an unusual story of a time machine that was so successful that it held its inventor a captive in the past. Our star will be Boris Karloff in an exciting drama that will be a highlight of your television viewing. Be with us next week when Tales of Tomorrow presents Past Tense, starring Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
What was he? He was one of the like monster movie
Yeah,
guys.
he was. I think Frankenstein.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it was Frankenstein because oh god, that one guy played Dracula.
Yeah.
Can't
I'm
recall his
going
name.
totally blank on
Yeah.
that portion of my.
Oh god, I can't.
I can see him even, and he wasn't he in Plan 9 from Outer Space too, when he was super old.
I can't recall.
Bela Lugosi.
But yeah, Lugosi.
All I had to do was forget, and then I remembered.
Well, don't you know that in an alternate universe, Bella is like means like forget or something like that in an alternate.
Probably.
Fuck it, I messed
It
that
has
up.
to.
Yeah,
It's an impossibility that it wouldn't.
that's actually a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
So are they saying that the Penguin was actually the Grim Reaper then?
Something like that, because he was writing it down in his book.
Yeah.
I always think of him as the devil, like he's collecting souls.
Well, yeah. Well, he said that you can have anything if the price is high enough.
Right. And he's buying things, but
yeah.
Although
no. Oh,
and the idea of the devil, right? Like if you think of the devil, what does the devil do? He tortures people, right?
Yeah, he sticks a fork into their ass.
Right, and that's what he enjoys. Like he's so sad and miserable or whatever that the only thing he likes is to hurt other people. That's the only joy that he experiences is hurting other people. So it seems like this guy was like that. Like he likes to, I mean, not only kill the innocent people, but to manipulate Leslie Nielsen into killing his wife, who he loves. Yeah.
You know, I was watching, this episode with you, and I couldn't help but think, like, this could actually be reworked or retooled to be like an episode of. Remember the show Supernatural?
I never saw that one.
You never saw it? Oh, dude, you never saw it.
It's good.
Yeah, it has Jensen Ackles. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, and he's in the new The Boys.
Oh, he is?
I think.
Oh.
If he's the person I'm thinking of, he plays Soldier Boy, which is like their version of Captain America.
Here, let's actually do a quick look, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Plus, we have to look up Leslie Nielsen and what his life was like on Wikipedia.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, there you go.
Hey, we got a new.
Yeah, I thought I'd switch it out.
Background. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Pretty lady.
This is with makeup on this time.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let's move this. Let's pull that up. Okay, so you want to do the episode first before we look up Jensen Ackles?
Let's look up Jensen Ackles.
Right? Okay, Jensen Ackles. Let's see here. Is this who you're talking about?
It's really hard to tell.
Well, come on. There he goes.
I have to check out his I think that is him. He just looks way younger in that.
Yeah, he's been in the business for quite a while. I think
and he's like clean shaven and stuff, so it's hard to tell.
I think
Can you put in The Boys?
Okay, sure.
Just to see.
Oh, yeah, it's actually there.
Yeah, so he is Soldier Boy. Okay. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think he.
Yeah, doesn't he look different though?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I think that but I know he did Supernatural. I think he also did. Well, let's go to IMDb.
Yeah.
I think he also did I think he was on Days of Our Lives. I may be wrong.
Really? He does look perfect for soap operas.
And then I think that they're supposed to be doing a spin-off of Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here.
Cool.
Ackles. I think that's how you. God. Well, that's close. Somewhat.
Close enough.
Okay, let's see here. He's only a couple years older than I am.
Oh, yeah, he's actually younger than me.
Let's see here. Oh, Winchester's. That's what it was. This is the spinoff.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and the
Did
Boys.
It just start?
It's.
Or is he just in one episode?
I think it just started. It's.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's post production. Probably hasn't even hit TV yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go down. Let's see here. Supernatural. Let's see here. Supernatural Animation, Tron Evolution, My Bloody Valentine, Smallville. I didn't know he was in Smallville.
Hmm.
Well, they're both CW shows, so I wouldn't be that shocked, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
Dawson's Creek was also CW.
Hmm.
Dark Angel, that's Fox. Oh, Days of Our Lives, I was right.
Boom. Eric Brady.
Eric Brady. And the only reason I remember this was because Mom, before she started working at Foster Farms,
Mm-hmm.
so from like early 1990s till she started working at Foster Farms, she always watched
Oh,
Days of Our Lives because it was on at 3 p.m. on Channel 8, which is NBC. And
wow.
during this time, I would actually be coming home from junior high and high school.
Did
and
he
that's what
actually like play an adult on the show, or was he like somebody's kid?
I think he was a teenager or a young adult.
Okay.
But okay, so
Yeah, if he's only a couple years younger than you, like you were pretty young still.
yeah, I was only like 16 or something like that. Okay, so Tales of Tomorrow, you said?
Tales of Tomorrow.
Okay, Tales of Tomorrow.
But I usually actually go to the like Leslie Nielsen's Wikipedia page.
Oh,
Tell you more about his like personal life and stuff. I just like to look at their timelines.
I'm
just
kind of
like-
confused. Oh, you mean like you want to know what Leslie Nielsen did?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, I can do that. Hold on, let's do. Okay, so
It helps me understand like the timeline better.
and the thing is, he used to be in. It wasn't for that long, but he did a series of vignettes for the WWF.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they were doing a storyline where the Undertaker disappeared, and Leslie Nielsen took up the mission of finding where the Undertaker was.
That's fun.
Okay, so his last credit was for Stonerville.
Oh, did he pass away? Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
God,
realize
he passed
that.
away quite a while ago. 2010,
Oh, okay.
November 28th. Oh, sad.
Forgot that one.
God, Thanksgiving must suck at his house now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So let's see here, Stonerville. Let's see then. He was active almost
He played Osama bin Nielsen in Big Fat Important Movie. Well, I never even heard of that.
It sounds like it could be a direct to DVD type movie, like how they use.
Yeah.
It sounds like it'd be one of those spoofs that was trying to copy like a scary movie, you know?
Right. It must have been worth it. I mean, he must have got paid pretty good to do those.
Well, like superhero movie.
Right. All of them are
Yeah.
parody movies. Stan Helsing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want me to go down to like what do you want me to do exactly? I'm kind of confused.
Oh, well, I don't usually look on IMDb. I look on Wikipedia.
Okay, so
just for the actor.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this because I'm not good at spellings.
That is a hard one.
Yeah.
So he was 84, they said?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sadly, all the good ones are gone, you know, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I usually look at like if they do they personal life in there?
Yeah, right here. I'll actually read that to you.
Because that's the part we never get to know. Like,
Okay, see here. Let me move this there. Nielsen married 4 times to a nightclub singer, Monica Boyer, from 50 to 56. Now, when was he born? I'm just curious. When was he? So he was 30 years old when he first married.
oh, okay. That's late.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if I ever get married, I'll have him beat because
That's
I'm
true.
40 something now.
Yeah.
See, from 50 to 56, Ollie Sunday Ullman from 50 to 73.
Okay, so he made it 6 years the first time, give or take,
Yeah.
and 5 years the second time, give or take.
Well, what do you mean?
How long his marriages were?
Well, the first one was 6 years. The second one was nearly 20.
Oh yeah, it's different decade. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
50,
Let's see,
60.
Brooks
15?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Brooks Oliver from 81 to 83.
It's a short one.
And Barbara Barbary Earl from 2001 to his
So
death.
it's if you're gonna marry Leslie Nielsen, marry him on an even number, 2 or 4, 6, 8.
Yeah.
Those ones fared better.
He had 2 daughters from his second marriage, Maura and Thea Nielsen. Nielsen often played golf. He joked, "I have no goals or ambition. I do, however, wish to work enough to maintain whatever celebrity status I have so that they will continue to invite me to golf tournaments." His interest in the sport led him to comedic instructional films. Nielsen was a practical joker and known for pranking people with a portable hand-controlled fart machine.
That's old school.
His epitaph reads, "Let her rip."
Nice.
A final reference to his
The
favorite
fart joke. King of the fart jokes. Leslie Nielsen. That's beautiful.
In his later years, Nielsen and his wife Barbary resided between homes in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and Paradise Valley, Arizona. Nielsen was legally deaf and wore hearing aids for most of his life.
I had no idea.
Because of this, he supported the Better Hearing Institute. Later in life, Nielsen had knee osteoarthritis. He participated in an educational video from the Arthritis Research Center of Canada, the ARC, demonstrating the practical examination of a patient with knee osteoarthritis. Illness and death. In November 2010, Nielsen was admitted to Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with pneumonia. On November 28th, Doug Nielsen, Nielsen's nephew, told CJOB radio station that 84-year-old Nielsen had died in his sleep from pneumonia around 5:30 p.m. EST, surrounded by family and friends. His body was interred at Fort Lauderdale Evergreen Cemetery. As a final bit of humor, Nielsen chose "Let Her Rip" as his epitaph.
They showed the picture there.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Right. Yeah. That's great.
Okay, so I'm actually going to go to his find a grave.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Find a grave. Now, they don't have a find a grave. I don't know that the octopus is. Okay, so he was
there it is.
Born 11th February 1926 in Saskatchewan, Canada. Passed away November 28th, 2010 in Broward County, Florida. Burial is Evergreen Cemetery. Okay, let's see here. We got some pictures.
Cool.
Okay, here's his tombstone. Let her rip. Yeah, okay, there's this profile picture. Sit down whenever you can.
It's a good tip.
Yeah, although I can't imagine a bench made of pure marble would probably be that comfortable. Yeah. And finally, it's the same thing, just different position.
Different day. Yeah.
It's kind of sad because a lot of people that you hear die, it seems like they, it may not be the sole reason, but it seems like pneumonia was like a catalyst for it.
Yeah, when your immune system's so bad, anything can kill you. So when you get old, that's one that takes people out.
Wow. It looks like his mom was born in 1899.
Wow.
Her the date is unknown.
Interesting.
Let's see. Oh, his wife also passed away shortly after him. Okay. So that was actually a good episode, Do you know, was he in any others?
I believe he was in 6. I don't know how many are still available, but I'll see if I can find another.
Okay.
I think that was his best. I mean, that's the one I remembered him for. So.
Well, the pool of what I've seen is pretty short, so I'll just say that it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I'm just curious. Do you have any plans like on Wednesday or anything that you're aware of?
I think I should be available. We're getting back in our routine here a little bit
Okay.
before school starts.
Yeah, that's I just want to get some more of these pumped out, before I report back to work full time.
Yeah, it'll be easier.
I just thought we could do another Tales of Tomorrow because right now,
Okay.
Facebook they updated the website and the playlist function is funky, so we can't really do Unsolved Mysteries because I can't organize.
All right.
And I feel this is the most comfortable thing I feel like really doing, considering that right now the eye of YouTube is constantly watching me, like the eye
Good
of
point.
Sauron, like
Yeah, you can get flashes of it.
Oh, by the way, you remember that thing I showed you on my gaming channel where it said that I was eligible, for the
Yeah.
it disappeared.
Really?
Yeah. So basically the fact that, I took
Withdrawn.
I withdrew my identification.
Right.
Then all of a sudden that disappeared. That goes to show that they didn't want to do anything. They just wanted my identification for records,
Weird.
So if you're watching this and you are curious about giving Google your identification, if they say, "Oh, you can upload as many videos as you want, you can do this," don't, because they will fuck you over. And yeah, I'm posting this to YouTube, but it's the only real player in town, But
Yeah.
people should be known. You got to be careful when it comes to these big corporations, So
Agreed.
okay,
With an emphasis on greed.
yeah. But that is it for this episode of Two Friends Watch Tales of Tomorrow. Stay tuned for Wednesday when we will be back with another Tales of Tomorrow. And who knows what wacky stuff we will find. Then, maybe it'll be another Leslie Nielsen.
Maybe we'll do the Boris Karloff. Maybe we'll do the James Dean.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So that is it. We will see you until then, or see you then. So my name is Jeff, aka GCurse, and this is my friend Aaron, aka Anavrin.
That's me.
Wishing you all a great day and stay safe, everybody. Peace out.
Take care, everybody.